A jury finds two IMPD officers not guilty on all counts after a man died in police custody in 2022. The jury deliberated for around 2 hours before reaching not guilty verdicts for all charges against officers Stephen Sanchez and Ahmad. WRTV's Rachel Wilkerson spent the day in court. She shares their attorneys what they said. While they believe what happened was a tragedy, they feel this should never have made it to court.
It's important that we all understand that that was a tragedy, but it's also a tragedy when the state brings a criminal case against police officers that were just out there trying to do their job.
Officers Ahmad and Stephen Sanchez faced charges of involuntary manslaughter, reckless homicide, and battery after investigators say Herman Whitfield III died in police custody. Whitfield's mother called 911 in April of 2022, stating her son was having a mental health crisis. While in the process of being handcuffed, Whitfield whimpered and then stopped moving. Whether he died from police force due to a prone restraint or by natural causes in a police setting was the main question the state and defense both argued. Throughout the 5-day trial, jurors heard from responding officers, the medic on scene, doctors, the pathologists, Whitfield's parents, watched body camera footage, went over IMPD's general orders, taser data, and more. Doctors had different theories for why Whitfield died, including THC in his enlarged heart. However, all experts agreed Whitfield went into cardiac arrest within 7 to 22 seconds before being fully handcuffed. That's one reason the defense said the officers could not be held criminally responsible.
Which all doctors agree to. By definition, the failure to roll didn't kill him because he was already dead. That's the problem they have with this case. Why it's a civil case. They can't prove that the act of failing to roll or omission of failing to roll is a killing agent. What killed him?
The prosecution argued Whitfield couldn't breathe and should have been rolled into a recovery position.
Call it positional asphyxia, call it whatever you want. When that man is on his stomach, it was harder for him to breathe. And when it was harder for him to breathe, he couldn't get carbon dioxide out of his lungs. And because he needed 100% of his opportunity to breathe, he died.
After 2 years, the two Metro police officers walked out of the Marion County courtroom as free men in this case.
What was that moment like with the officers after they heard the verdict and we all made our way out here?
It's tremendous. They've been living this for a long time, and they finally get to get this off their shoulders, at least temporarily, for this court of law.
The Whitfield family did not comment after the verdict. A civil case is still pending. In Indianapolis, Rachel Wilkerson, WRTV.
And after the verdict, IMPD Chief Chris Bailey thanked jurors, but also extended his sympathies to the Herman Whitfield III's family. Prosecutor Ryan Mears also thanked jurors, but said Whitfield's family called police for help in a time of need, and a tragedy ensued. You can read their full statements right now on our website, WRTV.com.